24/7 around the world, non-stop. This is UYI Radio. Unlock your inner genius. www.uyiradio.com.
Hello everybody, it is absolutely pleasure for me to welcome you to our today's show, and my guest is Danny.
Hello.
And my name is Margot. For people who can't pronounce my original name, Małgorzata Kruczek, Margot is absolutely great. So I would like you today to focus on a very, very important subject, how to start a business with no money or very, very limited resources.
Did you hear that? How to start your own business with little money or no money at all?
I think, before you go into doing any kind of business, you really need to do research, guys. You really need to make sure you do research around just to see, what people actually need. Where is the missing link? Where is the niche? Because it's no point, for example, you have got street and you've got 10 shops selling, sandwiches, and you're going just to sell. We're going to open 11th shop selling sandwiches. Guys, you are going to expose yourself already to existing competition unless your sandwiches are going to be selling for extremely competitive low prices. However, you need to take into consideration that those shops which are already on the street, they have already established certain quality.
That's so true. Now, when you want to start a business and you want to start a business with very little money or no money at all, sometimes it's easier to just focus on services. So if you have a service that you can render, you look for where that service is being where is in demand, and you can offer your services for money, and that is quite easier compared to you developing a product or buying a product and reselling, because
or starting building up certain product from scratch.
Exactly.
Use existing ideas, existing products, Focus yourself on distributing and selling.
I'll give you examples. If you're very good with animals, you can offer, to help walk a dog, or help to wash a dog or something like that, or help your neighbors or friends or families, or even put out an advert there on the local newspaper or on the social media websites. You put an advert there and offer your services to help people groom their animals or things like that. So that's one. Number two, it could be maybe washing. You know how to wash and iron. You could do that as well. Whatever
so many people would just physically hate doing this.
Even cleaning. But I'll give you an example of when I was in Nigeria. I actually started a business with no money at all. I went to this secondary school, which people normally go there to write their exams because they believe a lot of people that write exams there, they always get very good grades. So a lot of students leave the city and go into the villages to write those exams. For whatever reason, you don't want to hear that on radio.
We are not going into details, okay?
But the thing about that is when you get there, there is no refreshment, no snacks, nothing.
Okay.
So people are always hungry. When I got there the first day, I just spotted an opportunity. So there was a demand. People were talking about it, nowhere to get anything, no drinks, no food. So I thought of it. I remembered there is a lady very close to my house. She sells meat pie, and her meat pie tastes good. They smell very, very lovely.
So the product quality was great, yeah.
But the problem or the challenge there was I didn't have any money to buy in bulk. So I summoned up the courage and I went to the lady and I asked for credit. And I bought 100 pieces for a start, and I told her I was going to return the money that same day. And that's a big risk. Sometimes you got to take some risk, but you got to do it. You got to calculate the risk you're taking.
It was calculated because you saw it as need. You saw your future clients.
Which is true. So I went there and I sold those meat pies and I made 100% profit. And the next day I was in business because I had enough money to pay the lady back, and also I had
enough money
to purchase new. And from the next day onwards, I started doubling my orders like that, and I was making far more. Now, one day, I made a mistake of telling the lady how much exactly I sell those meat pies for and how much profit I made. And she got very angry, and what she did the following day was, amazing, because when I got to her, at first she didn't want to sell to me anymore, but when she eventually decided to sell to me, she made special ones for me, special ones half the sizes, so that I couldn't sell them for the exact amount I was selling them for. And I asked her why, and she told me the cost of, producing had gone up and all this kind of stuff. So what I did was I recorded everything she said in my head, and when I got back to the school, when people wanted to buy, I told them, the price has gone up, and they were like, why? I replayed the message the lady, what she told me, and people didn't mind because the quality of the meat pie was good, and besides, there was no other place around there where they could have bought any other thing, so they just bought from me, and I was making twice as much as I made before. So this is just an example. Some might call me greedy, but I saw an opportunity and I made very good use of it. So this is an example how you can start a business from nothing. And this is me actually going out to meet somebody else. Some of you know how to bake. It could be cake, it could be meat pie, it could be anything, or you know how to cook. There are people out there that are so busy, they can't even, afford the time to cook. So if you can cook in pots or in containers and freeze them and, sell them out. People are looking for this kind of business. So whatever it is, you can do it.
And I think, make this really simple, because sometimes, people are looking for some kind of extreme business, extreme kind of idea business, when actually you don't need something exotic, you don't need something very, very special. You really need to look for the niche. You really need to look for the missing link. For example, like you said, you went there, you saw that people actually would like just to buy snacks, would like to buy food, they couldn't actually purchase.
Yeah.
I think it is very important just to see this missing link, just to see the hungry crowd, because if you are going just to try to sell ice to Eskimo, you are going to have a problem.
Yeah, and the thing is, this particular video, because it's going to be a short video, there are steps you need to take, especially if you want to go into the food business. You got to think of food and hygiene. There are some lessons you need to take, certificates you need to have. Leave your comments down there and ask your questions. We can find out any information that you need and send that back to you. So
yeah, like I said, it is very important, before you starting doing business, you get the knowledge, you get the feeling what you are going just to deal with, because as I mentioned, in order just to make money, you don't need to have money. However, you really need to come up as a professional. You really need to do the best possible job, and you really need to serve people in the right way. Because in the end of the day, client is the person who's going just to pay your bills. So make sure you are creating great quality, because when you create the great quality and deliver high quality products, you will have clients and your product will be always on demand. So I think the ethics, the work ethics, make sure you are delivering great products and looking for the people who need your products as well.
Yeah, so you've heard that. There'll be more videos. Just search on the topics you're looking for, and we got some answers for you. And if we've not touched on the topic that you're actually after, send us an email to denny@uiradio.com or to margo@uiradio.com, and Margo is MARGO @uiradio.com. And don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments, and we'll get back to you. Thank you very, very much.
So I would like just to say big thank you for watching us, and encourage you to comment, to share, to like, on social media, and to get this message viral, because I think there are so many people who would like to start business and they think they can't because they don't have money. Start think differently how you can do it, okay?
Now listen to me, you watching, you have no excuse. Don't let money be your excuse. Go out there, go now and begin to make money.
Be creative. God bless.
Creative.
Take
God
care.
bless.
Bye-bye. It's okay, it's done.
Yeah?
24/7 around the world non-stop. This is UYI Radio. Unlock your inner genius. www.uyiradio.com